My grandfather was a U.S. Army man that was dropped in France during World War II. This was, of course, to fight the Nazis that were occupying France at the time. Now, when they dropped him off, they gave him two kinds of parachutes. One parachute was to keep him from getting a venereal disease. It was for amour, for love. And the other kind of parachute was to keep him from going splat on the ground after they threw him out of the plane over France, kicking and screaming. Now, these condoms were there in case when he landed on top of a French whorehouse. And he said these weren't rubber condoms because there was a rubber shortage during World War II. He said that these condoms were made out of sheep intestine or sheep skin, sheep bung as it's called. And he said that when you used these condoms, when you inserted these condoms or inserted your penis with one of these sheepskin condoms on it into the orifice of your choice in the French whore or the orifice of your mutual pleasure in the French lady, that it felt just like you were fucking a sheep in the ass. Now, he was a farm boy that grew up in Oklahoma, so I'll just have to take his word for it. Now, I once asked a Frenchman if French people did actually wear those awful French hats they always portray them as wearing in the movies and on television. And what are they called? Toupees? No, that's if you're bald. Berets. Anyway, he said only the gay Frenchmen wear those. And then when they were trying to make the law, the don't ask, don't tell law about the army, about gays in the army, I asked my grandfather if there were ever any gays when he was in the army. And he told me no, that the only gay people then were in the Marines. And he said that the Marines, the gay Marines, always did it in the foxhole. Anyway, he told me never to tell my grandmother that he had told me any of this. And I told him yes, that I would keep it a secret until she went to her grave. And now, I'm free to tell you, now that she's dead. And that's the story of my grandfather and his parachutes.